I just want to say a real issue for me in my analysis over the last going on 15 years of living in South America and having at times fairly long stints in North America from necessity. It was much easier in the earlier years to be in North America. It's become gradually more difficult. There's less joy, less unity, the family is less important, and the division politically is clear and obvious. One of the things that profoundly disturbs me about the U.S. is the intensity to work. Work not that defines who you are. Work is life. Work until you die. I don't buy the idea of retirement. I think that was one of the great grifts on my father's generation. Work and pay taxes and then you put your feet up and relax. There's never a time to put your feet up. My grandfather had told that to me when I was in college. You don't retire. You continue doing what you're good at and you never stop. And that's what we do now. We're pursuing our art, and I'll be doing that till I die. That's how you live. You follow the masters. These are men from the Asian areas and China and Japanese histories and the native peoples. You're always working, and your family holds you up when you become old. This is a system that functions. You don't let the state take care of you and hope that your funds will keep you afloat. You have to have a plan, and that's continuing to work. When you're in the States, because people are in such grave debt and the financial system is so harsh and draconian, there is this crazy pursuit of job that consumes your life. And this is not job as I speak based on talents that one has living here on the planet. This is job related to someone who's your boss, no matter what level, no matter how rich you think you are, who runs your life and tells you how to live, where to be, what to wear, when to come, when to go, gives you little props like a car or, you get a name spot for your parking at your office, promotions, things that feel like you're moving ahead, moving up. Of course, there's a terrible burden for the college kid these days, leaving with all that debt. So you have to have something to pay debt, and then that debt just continues to cycle into a house, more credit cards, a new car, etc. The lifestyle has become fairly obviously a backwards idea, and you're basically a slave to the king, which in my opinion is much like the medieval age, really. We just look at it differently. But the clever method of the serfs waiting for the slop from the king who determined that you must be in materialism, therefore you must be in debt, finding your own free path out of that suburban urban culture is very uncommon. Most folks are wrapped around this idea, and they have what they think to be a comfortable setting, each of their days becoming more and more, I think, tranquil and less original. When you juxtapose that lifestyle with how we live, where every day is an adventure, we're constantly taking food from the garden, we do not rely on supermarkets or institutions or colleges or churches or governments to give us access to our health or to our freedoms. We are trying our hardest to remain diligent to our art, which is our work, and keep that momentum going. It's not always easy. The world has become expensive and challenging, but keeping that boss out of your life so that you are in control of your space becomes a habit. And humans, even the smart ones, are habitually driven. Patterns, etc., emerge, and that's happened with me. I have gotten used to pursuing my own independence and my own fate. I do not rely on institutions or a boss.